All right, what do we have here?
What do we got here? This is actually really kind of an awesome collectible that I just got recently. Actually, I think we should preface this with something. Recently, a store opened up in Barrington, New Jersey, which is pretty close to where we live, called Movie Poster and Bookshop, is what it's called, the Barrington Movie Poster and Bookshop, which is a really awesome place. There aren't a whole lot of movie collectible stores anywhere where we live, really. So it was really awesome to see it, pop up so close to us. And they had a ton of really, really great stuff, and they're still like constantly getting more inventory in. They also have an online store, so we can link you to that if you want to check out some of the merchandise that they have. But yeah, I was kind of looking through there and found one item in particular that was of interest to me, which was this little collectible from Condorman. This is actually a Condorman Pressbook that would have been sent out to advertisers back in 1981 to kind of help give them an idea of how they should promote the movie. And it's just got a ton of really, really great stuff inside. Is kind of check there's like the different poster variants that would have been available in North America at that time. Because the DVD release of Condorman is so kind of bare bones, and there really aren't a whole lot of behind-the-scenes features available for Condorman. This is pretty much as close as you're going to get in a lot of ways, versus, aside from film magazines, like I know there's a issue of Starlog that focuses a little bit on Condorman, but this, other than those, this is about as close as you get. So basically we've got here in the first page synopsis of the theatrical trailer, so advertisers know what that's going to look like, with some very interesting artwork. There's a lot of drawn artwork that I've never seen anywhere else before in here. It's like tells you what aspect ratio the movie should be shown at. It's like lists of the different TV and radio spots that you have. Full list of the cast here, which is really cool. There's a complete synopsis of the movie, which actually includes some details which are not fleshed out in the film, so it kind of adds a little bit of additional stuff to the actual movie itself, which is really nice. Moving on, this is probably the coolest part for me of the whole set. These are interviews with the cast and some of the crew. So we've got so basically interviews with different members of the cast and crew. We've got Oliver Reed, just kind of an overview of his career. Michael Crawford, which looks at his very interesting career and also kind of delves into the character of Woody and how he related to him, how he enjoyed the part. Really fun stuff to read. Barbara Carrera talks about her career in modeling, stuff like that. And also there's short interviews with Colin Chilvers, who is a special effects artist on the film, Remy Julian, who was involved in the stunt driving, and just a bunch of really cool stuff like that. This is like different forms of advertising and suggestions for local advertisers. So you've got the novelization of the movie, which hopefully I'll be able to pick up at some point. It's a comic strip which would have run in the papers at that time. All these different suggestions for advertisers, and I love this bit of artwork right here. I don't even know where that came from or what that would have been used for, but it's there, and I love it. So there's a bunch of like local things you can do. Get like local boat enthusiasts excited about the movie.
On the boat.
Yeah, get like kids excited about it. Ton of different stuff like that. Right here, this is kind of fun. This is basically like a contest suggestion, which would have been to see who can name the most movies that actually have a bird in the title. So you got everything from The Owl and the Pussycat to The Ghost and Mr. Chicken. So I really want to track down the comic strip as well, because that artwork is very, very intriguing. Then there's like all this other merchandising stuff here. Comic book. Again, get the car enthusiasts into the whole thingamabobber. And,
Dude, yeah.
There were Condorman balloons. My gosh, see, I didn't even notice this. I'm still noticing new things about this press book. Yeah, Condorman balloons.
Balloons.
I wonder if there are still some unpopped
Condorman
ones.
mini car.
Yeah, this seems to be the only actual toy tie-in that actually was around. It was a small motorized car that children could drive.
Amazing.
And I guess it must have gone out, because I do actually there is a picture online of a kid in a late 70s, early 80s bowl cut driving around in it. So I guess it did go out. But this is honestly one thing that's really cool about this particular press book, which you can kind of see about it, is you can kind of understand how Condorman sort of flopped. The advertising's very localized. There were more or less no real toy tie-ins or anything to get the kids involved other than this car. It was just, yeah, it's kind of interesting seeing how the advertising sort of did in the film. But yeah, here's another tie-in that they did with Goodyear, which would have show pictures.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah, on the Goodyear screen for Condorman, which of course ties into the final scene in the movie, if you've seen it. And this is another one of my favorite bits here. This is the Baskin Robbins ice cream tie-in, which includes Condorman Crunch ice cream. In case you're wondering what Condorman Crunch ice cream tastes like, if you read the very small print, it actually says that it is a chocolate ice cream with crunchy praline pecan bits and a milk chocolate ribbon. So there you go. And there was also a poster.
If you want to make your own Condorman Crunch ice cream bowl.
Yes, I definitely want to do that at some point. But yeah, and there's like a little comic strip right there, which...
Whoa.
And
Who is this lady? There's Barb. There's whatever. Yeah, and then the lady with the silenced pistol. She doesn't have any snow on her head either.
This is really weird. See, because this actually
is she like a deleted character or something?
It's possible because I actually noticed this too. I forgot to bring it up
on the poster.
There is actually a woman in the party scene at the end who looks just like her. And you just see her in the background, and just for like a couple of frames. And I noticed her because, you know, she was like a pretty fetching lady. I was like, oh, hey. And she looked a lot like this, and it was at Krokow's lair at the end. So it's a definite possibility. I know there are a bunch of deleted scenes for this.
Mysteries upon mysteries.
Yeah, because I've seen like stills, like behind-the-scenes stills involving scenes like that. Hopefully they're still around somewhere in the Disney archives when...
oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I'd love to see this get a Blu-ray release with some nice special features. But yeah, there you go. Just
fun.
Yeah, just to look at another bit of Condorman memorabilia there. Really intriguing look at the behind-the-scenes and promotion of this film. So
yeah, that's a really... great find. I really want to get any like stuff, see if they have anything like that for the black hole.
Yeah, that'd definitely be worth looking at. I mean, if they have a Condorman press book, I mean, the black hole at least did good business, so I'm sure
they had to
stuff for that too. So anyway, yeah.